oxygen flow. Okay. Feet a little wider than your shoulders. We'll take them out just a tiny bit. We need to lift the natural bend of the body. We're going to do some moon squats to start. About 10. Deep breath in. And come on down, squat out. In. And out. And in. 3. And out. 4. And in. 5. And out. 6. 5. And in. 6. Nice. And this is 8. And down. Nice warm up. There you go. 9. Last one. 10. Stand right here. Put one hand on your heart, one hand on your head. May this practice nurture your heart, your mind, and improve your pickleball game. All right. We're going to start on the floor for our first position. So if we can just face the top of your mat, which would be up here by the prop, and hands and knees.
Is this the knee one?
This is the knee one. Wonderful. Go ahead and start on the left knee, forward, right knee back. Got your knee under the pillow, feel nice and cozy? Great. All right, go ahead and put your hands on up. And now let's take the left knee and bring it out to the side. Move it around to the corner of your mat. Wonderful. Take your back leg back. Good. Good. Right. That's it. Nice position. All right. Now we're going to start some breathing, and I'm going to start my timer. This is called 4-8 breathing. We're going to breathe in for 4, and we're going to breathe out for 8 with a ha sound, okay?
Okay.
So let's go for it. Breathe in for 4, and out for 8. Ha. And ha. And in. And great breath in. In. Just relaxed as possible, like your body's just a wet spaghetti noodle. Good. If you like, you can take it down just a tiny bit further to your comfort level. Perfect. Deep breath in. Yeah. Pop 4 more breaths. We're taking some time under just passive tension here to really stretch. Wonderful, nice breathing, relaxed, melting into your cowhide pillow. Last breath. And out. All right, let's go ahead and push off from the front. Take your front knee and heel toe it out to the side. There you go. And bring it back to meet the other knee. And we're going to do a little bit of a reset pose where we arch our backs like this, arch, and then round. Just do about 5 of these, arch. Nice breath, around. Arch. Round. Good. Good. Breathe in with the arch. Yeah. Out with the round. When you breathe in with the arch, bring your chin up. And out the round, drop your chin down to your chest. One more, just for good measure. Up. And, nice. Okay. Go ahead and take your pillow and support it under your other new knee. So now we're switching. So this would be your left knee under the pillow and your right knee is going to come forward. Let you get into that position with your knee supported. Excellent. Around. How is that side compared to the other?
Oh, much easier.
Much easier. Wonderful. Okay. Let me go ahead and start your breathing and I will start my watch. Great. Great breaths. There you are. Very nice. Keep going, keep breathing. I'm gonna put up there you go. I was gonna give you a yoga block to put your head on if you wanna just drop your hands. Put your forehead on there. Nice, deep breaths. Wonderful. Very good. Wet spaghetti noodle dripping off the fork. Like an ice cube just melting in the sun. Wonderful. Let's do about 4 more breaths. Nice. Okay, we'll pretend that was 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and bring your arms back up to support you on your cowhide chair. Push back a little bit towards your back leg, heel toe, your right leg out. Bring it around. Wonderful. Let's do a couple of arch and that's it. Good. You remembered. Yeah, deep breath in when you arch and out when you curl. In when you arch, chin up, out when you curl, chin to chest. Chin up. Oh, I love the feeling in my spine. Chin out. Get that oxygen flowing. Oh. Nice. Last one. Yeah. Great. All right. Slowly drop your hip down, right hip down, left hip down. Just come to a laying down position on your mat. Well, before you lay down, actually grab a hold of this yoga strap. The next position we're going to do has 3 variations of it. Perfect. I'll move that out of the way. If you like, you can put a pillow underneath your head because we'll be laying down. or you can just put your head flat on the mat. We're going to start with the left leg. So if you'll take your yoga strap it around your ankle, and tighten it if you like. Left, left, yes. Wonderful. There you go. Okay. Now, slowly bringing up the left leg and dropping down the right leg. Let's start our breathing process. Oh, perfect breath. Sometimes I like to wrap it around my wrist so I don't have to pay any attention and grip it all with my hand. Just let gravity grab the wrist. In through the nose. In through the nose. Great. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Just sinking into the mat, relaxing. 2, 3, 4, and out for 8. If you like, you can gently tug on that or loop it one more time to get a little further. Whatever you're comfortable with. There you go. Wonderful, nice deep breaths. Good. Let's do 3 more breaths. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 in. One more. And the next position, we're going to just take that left leg and move it over. Let your hip fall out on the floor and just put it across your body. There you go. Up to the shoulder, toes close to the shoulder. That looks just perfect. All right, let's get our breathing on. Let me reset the timer and get us started again. Sinking into the mat. Nice wet noodle hanging off the fork. Perfect. Feels good. Perfect. Let's just do 3 more. Breath in for 4. Deep breath in for 4. Feel yourself sinking into the floor. Out for 8. Sink deeper. Yeah. Last one. our third position. Slowly bring your left leg up towards the center line of your body using your arm. We're going to switch arms now. There you go. Wrap it around the wrist, the hand, cross it over the plane of your body, dropping it down to the shoulder, and just let gravity do the rest. Let's just take our nice breaths. Power. I'm going to position your yoga block under your arms. See if you can just drop it on the block there. Perfect. Perfect. Let's take 3 more breaths. We'll be done with this set. Beautiful. Slowly pull your foot back to the center line. Nice. And gently release. Bring your foot down. Sleeping in a bending position with your right leg straight and your left leg bent. Come on up into a sitting position. And take your right arm back behind your shoulder, lay it on the floor and push up with your left heel and raise your arm up. Excellent. Breathe. Nice. Oh, really nice. And let's bring it back down. All right, how about the second leg? Let's go. Give that right one some love. Strap it up. Roll your band around your arm. Come on down to a laying down position when you're ready. Got your nice cozy pillow there. Okay, so raise it up and drop down your left leg to the ground. And let's start our nice breathing process. In for 4. Out for 8. 4 in through the nose. Out for 8. Melting into the floor. And for 4, fresh air in, great oxygen, and melting into 8. And for 4, sound of relaxation. The sound of happy muscles. Happy body. Good pickleball game. Let's do 2 more breaths here. Oh, that's a good one. Let's do 2 more. 1 in. And last one. 4 in. Drop those shoulders down. Wonderful. Let's bring it over to the right side a little more. I like to rest my right elbow on the floor or on a yoga block, whatever's comfortable for you. And let's go ahead and just hold it. Nice breathing. Little time under passive tension. Let's hear it. 4. Melting into the mat. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the hips. No need to tense. 4 and for 8. 4 and Nice. Let's give it 4 more good breaths. Deep breath in for 4. In. And release. 2 more. In. Last one in. Lovely. Let's go ahead and gently pull that leg back up to the center line in the body with your right arm. There we go. You can bend the knee and take off your strap. Oh wait, one more position. Good. I'm switching arms. And we're going to cross the body. So bring your right leg over towards your left shoulder. If you want to put your yoga block, perfect. That ought to help. All right. Let's see if my stopwatch will work this time. Okay. It's persnickety. It's old. Nice breath. And for 4 and 4 and for 8. Ideally, when I work this stretch, I'll hold it for 2 minutes in each position, 2 to 3. Today we're going to do a little bit of an accelerated version to make sure we get done. Lovely. The sound of relaxing muscles. 2 more. Deep breath in. Last one. See if you can gently look towards your right shoulder. Nice. All right. Chin back. back up to the ceiling. Let's bring that leg back up to the center line of the body. And bend your other leg and bend it down. You can take off your strap from there. You've got flexibility. Marvelous. Thank you, strap. All right, let's bring our elbows on the floor. Let's bring our bodies up. Hands supporting it. Left knee bent. Right leg straight. Take your right arm. Yes, left arm. Thank you. And push up. Great. Oh, look at you. Excellent. Let's bring it down. We're going to go into our next position here. So face me. Start with our legs in a crisscross position. You might want to bring some yoga blocks next to you. Great. Can you grab that one behind you? There you go. Okay. So this is going to be one leg straight and one leg bent. So let's start with our left leg straight. Sometimes it's helpful to put the block under the knee if it doesn't want to straighten, and support the knee that's bent with a yoga block, or you could use a pillow if that's comfortable for you. Nice. Okay, we're in a good position. I'm gonna go ahead and let that one go. Wonderful. Now we just kind of want to look out over the toe that's over there. That is jetted out. And we're going to gently hinge from the hips forward and come out. Place your hands, palms on the ground, and start to breathe. Nice. And in. There you go. Feel a nice flex in your foot. You can also do this position with your arms hinging out a tiny bit more if you have it in you. Now, point the toe just for something a little different. How's that feel? Good. Nice. I personally like to have my foot flexed because I have really tight calves, and it just seems to stretch my calves a bit more. 2 more breaths. Great. All right, let's walk your hands back up towards the center of your body. Let's take the bent leg and straighten it out in front of us. Good. Slowly. Let's get both legs in front of us. Hands behind you or on your side, and just bounce it out. Do the wobble. Do the wiggle wobble. Nice. Yes. Maybe roll a little bit side to side on the hip. Feel those glutes there. Thank goodness for our glutes to get us across the pickleball court. Love you, glutes. All right. Love you. Now, switch to the other side. Now let's take our left leg, bring it into the bent position, feet against the thigh. Your right leg jut out. Your heel is close to your crotch as possible without feeling discomfort. A nice shape in here. You're supported with your yoga block Wonderful. Let's turn towards your body, towards looking out over your toes. And let's start our breathing process. Hands to the side. If you like, you can use your yoga blocks or a yoga block for your hand, or a yoga block and a cushion for your hand. Nice. Great breathing. Control your breath. Control your life. Nice. Chest reaches out towards your knee. Great. Loosen it up. We'll just allow all those muscles to melt. Get in 3 more breaths in. One more. Lovely. All right, let's go ahead and bring our chest back up, center line over the body, moving the yoga blocks out, legs in front, bouncy, 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 high knees. Yeah, they work now. They work after those knee replacements. So good to have the knees back. Great. The next position we're gonna get in will be the last leg position today, and it's called pigeon. We're going to be proud pigeons, stacking up our mats.
Right leg first.
Let's go ahead and your knee on the ground will be your right knee first. So get a pillow for your new knee. Want to make sure your new knee feels very supported. Pillow under new knee. Put your yoga blocks out to the side, just in case we want to engage the yoga blocks in this activity. Sometimes it's helpful to set them up to the highest position as we start, and then we can move them down. Great. On your hands and knees. Okay, you got your knee under your, take your right knee and put it under your pillow. Let's take your left knee and bring it around to the side. And it's going to gently wrap in front of your pillow. So step, 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 and then heel toe over. Wonderful. Now let's gently lay the left knee down on top, moving it towards the quarter of your yoga mat. Feel supported. You got your blocks there. Okay. Nice deep breaths as we move into position. All right, let's get started with our nice relaxation breaths. Be able to leap across that court and get those balls. Into the nose. Through the mouth. See if you can relax those shoulders just a little bit. Just allow your body to support itself on the blocks. Let's get 3 more breaths. In. And Moving out of this position. There you go. Love it. Just toss that hip right off the side of the pillows. Shaking out the wrist. I love that. Let's do it. Let's do a little bit of wrist shake out here up on your knees. You got it in you?
Yeah.
Hip above. Let's just shake those wrists out a little bit. Kind of wobble the arms. Wobble, 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 wobble. Oh, feel good. Okay. Maybe swing the hips from side to side a little bit. Hello. All right. You ready for next side?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. Positioning the pillow if you need under your left knee this time for extra comfort. Okay. Yeah. You might want to take that left knee back a little bit further on your mat. The pillow when your knee goes back. There it is. Great. That looks good. All right. Let's get your leg up and right leg up and around in front of your cushions. Position your cushions under your hips. And then heel toe to the side. There you go. Good work with those cushions. Okay. There. Now gently drop down the right knee to the right side of the mat. Got your blocks. Great work with the blocks. Okay, good. Start position. Oh, yeah. Let's get that breathing started. Let me hear it. Shoulders relax. Wonderful. I was just going to suggest to wiggle it over. You just read my mind.
You gotta go
Your
more
pigeon's
pigeony.
looking proud. Deep breath in and Deep breath in. Through the nose and And through the nose. And And through the nose. If it's available to you, let's try the last two on your hands on the floor. If not, just leave them on the yoga blocks. Wow. Well done. Deep breaths. Deep breath. Nice. Wet noodle. There you go. All right. Now, last time you rolled onto your hip to get yourself out of the position. So if that's comfortable to you, go ahead and roll onto your right hip.
Okay.
And bring your legs out in front of you. There you go. Sliding off the pillows. Good. Let's give a little wobble leg, wobble leg, wobble leg, wobble leg. Nice. Okay. Last position.
Wobble turn, wobble turn.
Wobble turn. All right. Before we get in this position, we're going to do one other reset. Stretch. Let's come on our hands and knees for a minute. There, nice strong knees, well stretched hips. And we're gonna move the knees out to the edge of the mat. Toes coming in together. And let's just take the body, melt the hips back while you crawl your fingers forward. Melt that, crawl forward, and that's it. Let's take a couple of breaths here. We're gently starting to engage the shoulders.
Brilliant. Hello, shoulders. We're going to work you out. We're going to get you all stretched. How about if you just come up back up to the hands and knees position, and we are going to gently let ourselves come down into a laying down position on the mat. Arms out in front. There you go. Now, this pose, we are going to pretzel up our arms, and it's pretty aptly named because that's exactly what you do. So if you will put your left arm to the right corner of your mat, your right arm as close as you can to the corner of your left mat, elbows crossing, triangle in front of your face of your mat, and that's it. We're just going to breathe into this. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
And and for 4, for 8, lovely, and for 4, nice, love it. Love how your head is relaxed, drop to the floor, allowing those shoulders to stretch out. Deep breaths. Let's take 3 more. Deep breath in. And let me hear it. Good. For the last 2, let's go ahead and crawl those fingers out just a teensy bit more on each side. And if you got it in you, and deep breath in. Again, in. Fantastic. All right, let's disengage. So let go of the fingers, crawl them back towards the center of the mat, elbows down. Let's go ahead and lift the chest up and come into a 4-legged or a set up position, hands and knees. Let's take the toes, curl them under behind you, and slowly pushing up with your arms, shoot your butt to the top and your heels back. How's that feel? You got that? Oh, wonderful. Let's take that for a breath or 2. Well done. Nice. One more deep breath.